Hey guys, it's Hazeltail, and today I have a last-minute Valentine's Day video for you. I actually tried to film this look last year and it just didn't work out. The camera would not cooperate, so I am back this year with it. As you can tell, it's very red. It's like blown out red eye, blotted red lip, and a little heart. And I'm really excited because this whole look is done using drugstore makeup products. Now let's just get started. I started with all of my face makeup and eyebrows done already, and I also had on an eyeshadow primer. The first thing I did was put a matte red shadow all over the lid. I used a flat eyeshadow brush and I packed that on. I didn't do any sweeping motions. And I put that all over the lid and just gently took it into the crease. Then I took the same red shadow on a somewhat large pencil brush and applied that to the crease. I'm keeping the shape of the eyeshadow really round. I'm not making a big outer V in the outer corner. I took this fairly high up, almost to the brow, but just leaving a little bit of space in between the eyebrow and the red. And don't worry if the line looks really harsh, we're going to come back and blend it later. Then I took that same red eyeshadow on the same brush and went under the eye. I smudged the red downwards, kind of to where I have a natural crease under my eye, and just kind of left it there. And I also gently connected it to the outer part of the upper lid. I used very light pressure with the brush. This makes it a little bit more blended. Now we're going to blend out the upper eyeshadow. I took a little bit more of that same red we've been working with onto a medium-sized fluffy crease brush and just kind of did back and forth windshield wiper motions along the edge of the red that was already there. And then I took a clean fluffy brush and just went over the edge to blend it out even further. Now I applied a shimmery red just to the lid, not into the crease. This one is a little bit more pink and it's a little bit sparkly. And I just applied that using my finger. I used a combination of patting and gently sweeping motions to get the eyeshadow onto my lid. And to highlight the inner corner, I used the same highlight that I used on my face. This one is a little bit pink and shimmery, and I applied that using a very small pencil brush this time, smaller than the one I used in the crease. This pink is super light and not very, like, in-your-face pink. Then I went in and lined my upper and lower water lines with a black gel liner. I just applied that using a very small angled brush. The black liner is going to give us some definition, but since it's not going on the lid, it's not going to take away from how much red there is. I also took the eyeliner to the inner corner of my eye so it would be defined all the way around. Then I put on my favorite mascara. It's the L'Oreal Voluminous Million Lashes. I actually have a video demonstrating this mascara, and I'll link that in the description and in the cards. This is basically gonna give us just like really big lashes. Now I'm gonna show you how I did the cute little heart on my cheek. It's actually really easy. I took a heart-shaped sticker. I got these from a sticker book from the dollar store, and I applied that on my cheek where I wanted the heart to go. Be sure to really press it down. This is what's gonna give us the heart shape. Then I went on the border of that with the same red eyeshadow as before, the matte one, with a small smudging brush. You don't have to be precise with this, just kind of go along the edge and you'll get a nice outline from the heart. Then I took a somewhat small but fluffy eyeshadow brush and just kind of went along the edges of the red and made them a little more soft. And then I carefully peeled off the sticker. And then I took a small detailing brush and I used the same pink highlight as before and filled in the heart. For my lips, I used a red matte lip cream. You could also use a matte lipstick. I dotted that onto the lips and then kind of blended it out with my finger so it would be very soft and sheer. During the whole video, I had a lip balm on, just getting my lips ready for this, and I took it off before I put the red on. And this is how the look turned out. I am so happy with it. Like, so happy. If there are any videos you guys would like to see in the future, just let me know in the comments down below. And be sure to like this video if you liked it. It really helps me out and I know what kind of content you guys would like to see. And as always, I have all of my social media listed in the description box down below and also at the very end of the video. I am on Instagram and Tumblr, and I am on Twitter, but I haven't really been using my Twitter. But I am super active on Instagram and on Tumblr. Thank you so much for watching. I love you guys. Bye!